Yo, what's good, Griffin13 here back in today, and today, guys, we are back! We're back! Oh my gosh, guys, it's been a long time since we have actually done a FORZATHON live stream, and I do apologize for that. I apologize for the lack of content this last month. There has just been a lot of stuff going on. It's been crazy. It has been crazy, so let me go ahead and tell you guys what's all happened. So, in early May, I had to go on a training for work, and then I came back and had a week of normal work, normal schedule, posted a couple videos, and that's when we did our last live stream. After that, I went on another training, and then I went on vacation. So there's been a lot of stuff going on, and finally, we are back, guys, and we are here for another Forza Horizon 3 Forzathon live stream, exceptional engineering extravaganza, celebrating the Forza community in style. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the events that we got for this week. So first up we have Rush to the Other Flag, complete a race in a GMC vehicle to win 3 wheel spins. After that we have Directed Competition, complete 5 head-to-head races in an Alfa Romeo to receive 55,000 credits. Next up we have Becoming Pegasus, perform 10 Ebisu-style skills in a Holden to earn 55,000 experience, which that is going to be the hardest challenge that we have so far. And then finally we have Turn It Around Again, perform 15 J turns in a Nissan to win the Nissan Silvia case. So guys, again, this Forzathon is one of the ones that we sort of had that Forzathon glitch going on. We can still go ahead and do it. You know, it's not going to be that big of a deal. And we're going to get double prizes, basically. You know, we've already got the Nissan Silvia case for this month, which actually during that Forzathon glitch, I was able to sell that car for 20 million in like 15 seconds. It was absolutely crazy. Now you can't do that. I was trying to sell my other one yesterday, and it's like, man, I should have sold this last week. I should have got on here, and I just haven't been playing Forza recently. I've been really busy at work trying to get some things going on. But anyway, though, let's go ahead and take a look at the chat so far. We got Lamborghini, J, and Ford. 2 car manufacturers here. Okay, what up? And how's it going, guys? How is it going? But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Rush to the Other Flag, get into our GMC, and have some fun. So I've got this GMC Cyclone here, ready to go. We are at Cobbler Petty Trail, and let's get into it. Oh, man, guys, it has been so long since I've done some racing. I am so excited. I am so excited. Oh, man, guys, it is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait. So, I do have a little bit of bad news for you guys, though. I do have a little bit of bad news. I'm hoping that I'm still going to be able to make some content this next month. Because, like I was saying earlier, you know, I was really busy in May. I went to 2 different trainings and vacation in May. Well, it turns out my company is in sort of like having a little bit of an emergency. And so I actually have to leave to go and sort of help deal with this emergency for 30 days. And it's going to suck because I'm going to be working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, 13 days. It's crazy. It is crazy, guys. I mean, it is going to be absolutely insane, but I'm going to make a crap ton of money. I'm just going to say that right now. And that'll probably mean the good part right there. But, yeah, otherwise, 30 days in another state, not at all. Like, that is going to be a new experience for me. That is for sure. But the thing is, though, is I do plan on taking my Xbox with me. So I hopefully will be able to make some content. I'm not guaranteeing that we'll be able to do any live streams or anything along those lines, because I will be in a hotel. And I will also mention this, that where the emergency is at, it's also kind of in the middle of nowhere. So I'm hoping, though, that we'll be able to make some content. I'm going to be taking all my video making stuff with me. But the thing is, though, is that it might be coming out a little less often than I would like. And we probably won't be having live streams again, which I'm really sorry, guys. I really wish that we could be having a lot more live streams than what we are. I do plan on at least trying to make videos about me doing them, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not necessarily in a live stream format, but, you know, maybe just sort of hang out and chill and do that sort of stuff. I don't know how that's going to all work. So we're going to try it. I don't know what all is going to happen here. So we've got our GMC, and we'll off-road just a little bit. Oh, man, got some air. Hot damn. Oh, man, I do love that little jump right there. But we need to catch up, man. We are so far behind. We're 57% in. We are in 2nd place right now, and he is just the guy in first place has just lost us. Like, I mean, he is so far up there. It is crazy. All right, break through here. Come on, get a good corner. Ooh, we went a little bit wide there. Went a little bit wide. All right, let's keep going here. Let's keep going. Oh, man. I don't even see him anymore. Like, he's still on the mini-map. But I cannot see him on, like, you know, my actual screen. Like, he's so far gone. I think that we just have to go ahead and complete this race, so I'm not necessarily too worried about that. But man, that kind of sucks a little bit. He took off like a bat out of hell. Like, I bet you guys that he's in some kind of muscle car, something that doesn't really handle all that well, that's really, really fast. I bet you that's what he's in. Oh my god! Major crash right there at the end, and then we got ran into by another thing. What is it? It's a unicorn! How the hell are we supposed to keep up with a unicorn? That thing's insane! We got our little cyclone here, and look at that, he was also in an S2. How? How does that work? Somebody explain this to me. Somebody explain this to me. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is absolutely crazy. The next event that we're doing is I'm going to be doing some head-to-head races, which I believe you got to do offline. So I'm going to go ahead and do those, and for some reason I also believe that...
Alrighty.
And then we'll be moving online. So let's see here, we just went ahead and finished that up, because the J-turns we can do online, that's not a big problem. And the Evolution style skills we can also do online, that's not a big problem. Those are going to take for freaking ever though. Let's be straight up real, so we might have to take a couple of breaks here and there, because man, man oh man. So let's go ahead though, and I need to start finding some people to go ahead and race again. I don't know, some Drivatars, man. Let's go find some. Where's the Drivatar? There's the Drivatar right here. How's it going, my dude? What you in? Oh, I'm sorry, I crashed into you. Oh, he is in a Renault Alpine A110. Which, guys, you know what I actually heard the other day? I heard that the new Renault Alpine, I heard that they had like a price drop or something. I'm not entirely sure about this. I thought I read something about it online, about the new Alpine A110 having a price drop, which, honestly, good. Cheaper sports cars? Hell yes. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Oh, well, how's everyone doing, though? How's everyone doing?
From last video, mad love from the UK.
Alright, yeah.
And mad love from Brazil.
See, here's the thing. So, if you watched my other video, the video I just posted, which was the top 5 locations for Forza Horizon 4, the ones that I think, Brazil would have been the 6th place location. So
Okay, but hear me out. I've been talking to a friend who talks on Reddit with a developer that works on Turn 10, and the developer said that like Japan is not a location that is gonna be on, like there's no chance of Japan being in there.
Really?
Like none.
Huh.
Yep.
That's interesting. But
let me get the post here.
Okay, yeah.
Just so that I can
if you can get that post, that would be kind of cool. Because I was looking for anything like about like actual clarification about Japan or anything like that, but I never really found anything. I've just heard all the rumors and the fake posts and all that sort of stuff, which is kind of why I threw it on there. But the 6th location, because my top 5 locations, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, was Japan, United Arab Emirates, then there was China, California in the United Kingdom, Brazil would have been number 6, and then after that I would have been South Africa. So someone was actually talking about South Africa in the comment section.
Why has no one said Africa in general?
Yeah, or Africa in general.
So,
because honestly, we need to go somewhere in South America still, and we need to go somewhere in Africa still, because we've been, and Asia as well. Because we've been to North America, we've been to Europe, and we've been to Australia. And I don't think we're going to go to Antarctica.
Watch in a decade's time, we'll get Forza Horizon 8, which is in Antarctica.
We're not going to Antarctica. Oh my gosh, if we go to Antarctica.
Alright, so here. So the post says, how was your first day back? And then the guy said, so I left early. I don't have permissions to a lot of the software I need yet. But I know all the secrets again. I got caught up. Ooh, what you find out what they need back for? Yeah, mixture of FM7 and FH4 stuff. And then the post says here, we promised last week to give you some FH4 news, though don't take this information as an official confirmation. However, this information is most likely true. Recently, we've got information from a person who works at Turn 10 regarding the location where Horizon 4 locations. Many Forza fans at the Forza Motorsport forums have been hoping for the next Horizon game to be set in places like Japan, Scandinavia, USA, Brazil, and more. According to this person, Horizon 4 will not take place in Japan, and this person made it clear by saying not Japan, and it was pretty cruel when talking about Japan, since there have been many leaks about the game being set in Japan, which turns out to be false. While discussing about the game not being set in Japan, we got information that the game will take place in the northern hemisphere, not aka north of the equator.
Interesting.
Can I throw some out there?
I have not heard this at all. Like, where did you find that?
Do you have Instagram?
I do have Instagram, yes.
What is it?
It's for free. It's the same as my game tag.
Alright.
Because that is so interesting. Like, holy crap. But I mean, most of my locations. Wait, you know, the United Arab Emirates, that might be below. I'm not entirely sure where that falls in relation to the equator. So that one might be
Going back to
your
last video. If you think about the crew, instead of just Japan or China, why don't you think they could do like Asia in a whole, like Japan, China, India, Russia, Siberia, all in one, like conglomerate?
They could do that. I just don't find it likely, because if we look at what they've sort of done in the past, they did just like, you know, the state of Colorado for Forza Horizon 1, which that was honestly probably the best Horizon game that we've ever had. And then, of course, after Colorado, we did do almost all of Southern... What? I lost! Oh my gosh, I lost to this freaking Mercedes. How does that work? But, if we look at how they did it before, they did all of Southern Europe, and then they did all of Australia. Now, Australia, though, is one country, and it's also one continent. So, it's kind of a special case there. But what I'm going at here is, they didn't do all of Europe, but they did a general Southern Europe, which was more like South France and Northern Italy than anything else. So I can see them possibly doing all of Asia. I just find it a lot less likely. No, get away from me, God and chips. I need to win this.
But where I think it might be is like around Spain or maybe Morocco.
See, I was almost going for it.
If you look here on the map,
go for it.
Like north of the equator, it is like it gets part of Africa. It doesn't come to Saudi Arabia, but it's on the northern part. Then we have on the really northern part, there's Spain, Italy, Greece, Turkey. We have India near, Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia. Then also here on America we have Venezuela, Colombia, or you know, another idea would be islands, just like TDU2.
Yeah, someone
could
was
have
talking
like,
about
I
that
don't know,
earlier,
Cuba.
about making Hawaii the next location of Horizon 4, and I didn't know how that would quite go down.
Seems unlikely.
Yeah, I don't know how that would go down. So I just realized I'm a idiot because somebody just sent me a message here in the chat saying you have to be an Alfa Romeo. Oh my god, I did like four head-to-head races so far in a GMC, and you have to be an Alfa. God damn it.
If it were to be in Spain, I think it would probably be in Ibiza.
That is a different location. I never even thought about Ibiza. But what I was going for, if you watched my video yesterday, my #1 location was the United Kingdom. But I also kind of threw it out there as being Northern Europe in general. So, like, including, like,
or if it were to be the UK, it would probably be either Scotland or Ireland, because if it was like the England, it would be like way too flat.
Yeah, we would have to.
Hey, England had some good roads.
Yeah.
If we go to the United Kingdom, I feel like overall Great Britain is a rather flat country. So when we go to like Scotland and Ireland as well, if they're like included, I can see those being giving us a little bit more diversity, possibly even throwing in the Isle of Man. But on top of that, though, I think though if we were to get a little bit more diversity, if we just did Northern Europe in general, like Northern France, West Germany, and as well the Netherlands, like I was saying earlier, because one, Amsterdam, and two, we had that whole West Point Towers possibly here in Horizon 3, so I don't know. I don't know entirely yet, but we'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. The E3 conference for Microsoft is tomorrow at 4 p.m. United States Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to be sitting down and watching that. That is going to be a whole lot of fun, and probably making some videos on the news and everything like that. It's going to be great. And then right after that, we have the Bethesda showcase, which, holy crap, guys, I am so excited for that one. I am so excited for that one. We get some more information about Fallout 76. And as well, we're going to see some more information about possibly Elder Scrolls. There was a rumor that there was going to be a new Elder Scrolls game coming along with the C3, which honestly, I can't wait for that. That is true. Holy crap, guys. I've been waiting for a new Elder Scrolls game since 2011. But dude, it's been so long. But yeah, that would be, I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a huge day, and honestly, I think later this afternoon, I'm probably going to actually just, turn Twitch on and start watching the E3 conference from there, and just seeing what's all coming out. So Owen asks, are you going online? Yes, I am going to go online here in a little bit. Right now, we just need to beat these head-to-head races, which we got 5-2, and we would have had a few less from now. We would have probably been done. But I messed up. I was in a GMC, not the Alfa Romeo, so that kind of didn't work out too well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also think later,
I found a bit more of it. So I found more of it saying, really, there are still rumors of Japan here or not. Man, I've already addressed this. Not like that would change it. Right, I'll keep my answer true no then. Nothing's changed. Everything I knew before is still in effect. Right, did you get to see the cover by chance, Lon? I knew that you had a demo of one. I haven't seen an official cover yet, but I saw cover. But I don't know if it's official. And here, there have been many leaks suggesting Horizon 4 to be set in Japan. Don't believe in rumors if there's no source. And we will tell you once again, according to the person, that same person, the game will not be set in Japan. We did ask him yesterday and nothing changed. Still not Japan. While talking to the person, we got the information that the cover for the game is being designed and almost finished, which means that the whole game is likely at the final stage.
Yeah, of course, but when they sort of announce a game, they're usually right there at the final stage. And I really, Japan was on the list, but I found it to be kind of one of the less likely options because everybody has talked about Japan so far. Like AR12's talked about Japan. Freaking Jackal Schmoed, he made a fake trailer. There was another trailer I talked about in the video, and I can't remember who made it.
And also not to forget that personally, I'm an off-road fan, so Japan being a location, there wouldn't be many trails,
Yeah, exactly. That's another good thing to point out is Japan is extremely populated, but there is also some forests in northern Japan, kind of there around Mount Fuji. So I could see them, sort of making.
No, but I'm not saying because my type of off-road, when I think of off-road, is like rock climbing, muddy, that sort of stuff, not just going high speed on dirt.
Yeah.
That's all rallying. That's one misconception that I hate. Just hate.
Yeah, so I agree with that. Yeah, I think though, if we had, honestly, that would be such a cool new class. Of course, if they added rock crawlers to the game. Oh, there we go, guys. FORZATHON directly completed. Okay. So I think that is our first one done right there because, Yeah, complete 5 head-to-head races in an Alfa Romeo. I think did I complete 5 or did I do like I thought I only did like 3. I don't know, but so now let's go ahead and hop online. Yeah, this will be fun right here. So, but honestly, yeah, if they added
Hey,
rock numbers
random
in,
thought.
that'd be cool.
Random thought. What about New Zealand? Because they have quite good,
well,
like,
but then again,
terrain.
the article said Northern Hemisphere, so.
Yeah, someone else in the comment section on that video was talking about New Zealand as a possibility. And honestly, I would love to go to New Zealand. I want to go there on vacation one time because I don't know if you guys have heard about like the whole trike drifting scene or something like that that's over there. I honestly would love to try that. I want to try that someday. But with Australia being the most recent one, New Zealand seems kind of unlikely because they're so close to each other and they kind of have very similar cultures. Although I'm not saying that they're exactly the same, I'm just saying they're similar. Like America has a similar culture to Australia as well, you know, big, heavy, powered muscle cars, like, you know, but they also have the utes. They don't drive huge pickup trucks like we do here in the States.
Yeah.
So I am online now. I'm going to go ahead and send an invite to the entire party. As well, if you guys are watching, you can go ahead and join as well. So here we go, guys. There we go. I just sent the invite out. And now what I need to do is I need to hop in a Holden. That's what I need to do right now. Because, yeah.
Yeah, well, holding them horsepowers, huh?
What about holding the
Sorry for the
horsepower? I didn't quite get that. Holding them horsepowers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to be funny though.
Yeah, I just didn't quite get it, I don't think. Alright, so what car to use though for this? I think
okay.
in the last time I actually ended up using the VL Commodore here, but I'm not entirely sure if this thing is good for drifting.
Do you have the Tirana Horizon Edition?
I have every car in the game. So
Also use the Tirana Horizon Edition. That might work.
yeah, that would probably work out pretty well. I've got this VL Commodore, we're gonna try it. But I need to make my way to the dunes right now. So the dunes are over here somewhere. Oh wait, no, that's not the dunes. The dunes are here. Okay, let's make our way over there right now. So we can go ahead and get some of these freaking Ebisu style skills out of the way.
Nice.
This is gonna take forever. I hate Ebisu style skills. I really do. Honestly, the reward should have just been for doing an Ebisu style skill, because otherwise it's like it's so hard. It is so hard to do. It just really is. Oh, got a little sideways there. Great drift, awesome drifted up. I'm gonna get there.
By the way.
Yep.
I saw from a friend that he also wanted because you know it's Horizon, so going back all the way to Horizon 1, we need like festival style.
Festival style?
Like no, like you know how in Horizon 1 you had a much more festive environment.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, so they were suggesting to bring back that feeling.
Yeah, that would be great. Oh my god, it's storming outside, guys. It is storming out where I am right now.
Storming? It would be for me about like 80-90 degrees currently.
It is 91 where I'm at. It is hot. It is hot, guys. In fact, that was actually when I last checked the weather. It was 91. That was at 11 a.m. So it's just been brutal here. It has just been absolutely terrible. Oh my God.
Are you like from somewhere where it's always hot, or is it like does it vary?
It varies a little bit, but not by much. Because I actually live in Arkansas. I've told people I live in Arkansas before. But the thing is, though, is that here in Arkansas, it's just like, it just gets hot in the summer. It's hot and humid, and it's terrible. So, but during the winter, it's very nice because it only gets like 40 degrees. Ow. Who is this? So, but during the winter, there's rarely snow. So that is going to be, that's pretty good. You know, it don't get salt in my car. It's not getting rusty and all that sort of stuff. Although, my old car spent 20 years in Ohio. So right there, you know, yeah, it is already getting covered in salt and snow and grime. But it actually held off pretty well. Like, I didn't get rust until maybe like 2 years into owning it. I started to see some rust finally. It was 20 years old. I just got rid of it in 98, and when I got rid of it, it finally started to get a little bit real large rust. Like, not even a whole lot. So, oh, come on, I need to get these episodes. We've only got one so far. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I hate these so much.
For Forza Horizon 4, are there any other skills you would add to the skill chains if they decide to keep it?
Well, it depends all from like location and stuff.
I don't know, I would maybe add like
By the way, apologies, I'm the dude in the Ferrari who messed you up.
No problem. It's just, oh man, I was not expecting that.
If you see a Valentine, Baldwin, that's just me.
But I don't know, skills. That's a pretty good question right there. I don't know. I almost want to see them add rock climbing, like what someone else was saying just a second ago. You know, rock climbing would be kind of an interesting one.
Yeah, me.
Add that as like a skill. I can see, you know, like when you start rock climbing or something like that, you can go all.
Or maybe
like,
even at like low gear.
Or what?
You know, low gears.
Low gears. Huh.
Yeah. Or are you not much of an off-road guy?
I'm not entirely much of an off-road guy. I mean, I am an off-road person, like I enjoy it. But the thing is, though, is that I'm not familiar with it. And I feel like, you know, we already kind of have the low gear option here in Forza Horizon.
No, because like...
So...
No, but like low gear, what I mean by that is like high gear is your normal gear. It's like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth.
Yep.
And then low gear, it's kind of like the same stuff, but they're shortened like 10 times more.
I think that would fall into more like a tuning aspect. Like, I think...
One thing I do prefer about controller is that you can have more gentle feedback, like in your steering and throttle control, if you don't have like a massive rig setup.
Which, speaking of massive rig setups, did you guys hear about this new data out feature for Forza Motorsport 7?
Nope.
Oh my god, this is gonna be...
Don't they import every single piece of data from everything you have?
Maybe, but I probably forgot it.
So basically, if you want to have like a really nice big rig setup where you can basically do whatever you want, you can make it a motion tracked rig, all that sort of stuff. You can do that now. You can do that now. You can also set it up so that you can have like custom dashboards that'll show you the dashboard of like, let's say you've got your rig and all that sort of stuff, and you set it up so that you can actually go ahead, drive it, and you'll have Lamborghini dashes and all that sort of stuff, and it'll tell you exactly how fast you're going in the game. And it looks cool. Granted, if you're going to actually use that, you probably got to drop at least $5,000 to actually have it be worthwhile. So, I don't know. It seems kind of interesting, and I really want to see what people are going to do with it. Am I going to do anything with it? Probably not, but it'll be fun.
I mean, it's for sure that they're gonna have like kind of like VR characters, that sort of thing.
VR characters in Horizon 4, I know they're gonna have some kind of character creation menu, like they did in Horizon 3.
No, you know how in how when you record like digital movies, you have like people with like black suits with dots around the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna use that technique for the characters. Alright.
Okay. I can also see them using that method of just like getting some like the animations, like the announcer walking over to your car. I can't remember what her name is here in this game, but just having her walking over to that sort of stuff. All right, but anyway though, I just got
I hope
my
they get rid of Anna.
skills. So we got our 55,000 experience. It only took us 20 freaking minutes, and now we just gotta go knock out some J turns. God damn it. Like, this is a weird FORZATHON. It's very grindy feeling, if you know what I mean. It's very grindy. Like, do 10 Ebusu style skills and then 15 J turns. I don't know. I wish there was a little bit more diversity there. So I'm just going to hop into this GTR Black Edition, Horizon Edition, and knock these out, and we'll go ahead and afterwards have some fun, do some playground games, that sort of stuff. Because this shouldn't take too long. I think it'll only take a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Another interesting question. For Horizon 4, what is the one feature you do not want them to change from like Horizon 3, Horizon 2, etc.?
That I do not want them to change.
Like the number one thing where if you saw that they changed it, you would actually consider not playing it just because it's hurt you that much, or less melodramatic.
Yeah. If they get rid of the auction house, I will be really, really mad. I would be really mad. But I mean, I do actually want them to make some changes to the auction house, because the way that they did the auction house in Motorsport 7, I really hate it. I really hate it, because basically half the cars that you have you can't sell. I have all these cars, I have duplicates of several of these cars, and I can't sell them on the auction house. I can sell them in the game, but I get almost nothing for them. It's just like, why am I bothering?
No, I will admit, on Motorsport 7 there is one feature I like where as you're scrolling down there is a little icon which Horizon 3 didn't have whether you owned it or not.
Yes, that's nice. I do like that about Motorsport 7. But the thing is, though, is with the auction house system that they have, where basically you can't sell every car, you can't buy every car, because like there were only like 200 or so Lycan Hypersports in the beginning of the game because you had to beat a really difficult opponent in order to actually get it. So those people who actually were able to beat him, if they didn't want that Lycan Hypersport, they probably could have sold it for 100 million credits easy, and they weren't able to. And I know 100 million credits is quite a lot, but again, there were only 200 of them. In fact, there's still only like 200 of them. I don't think they've actually released it like an Hypersport all in the game. And in fact, I have one of the very few that actually exists, because I got it from winning a photo contest, and I love seeing this right here. That is some craziness. We saw that earlier. He showed us that before. His little wheeling. What on earth is that? What on earth is that? Just craziness. I don't know.
It looks like a skip took some ecstasy.
So I don't know how many J turns I've done. We're just gonna keep on doing this until we get them.
Is anyone else worried that regarding the launch of Forza 7 on how unfinished it was, do you think Horizon 4 will be as unfinished?
Well, it depends.
That's another good question right there. Because Horizon 3 was pretty unfinished at the start of it as well. And a lot of people were mad, but now Horizon 3 is really, really good, and people love Horizon 3. But at the beginning, there were people, if I remember correctly, there were people like demanding refunds. It was crazy. And the same thing happened with Motorsport 7. However, it's just taken Motorsport 7 until now to finally start implementing some fixes.
Well, but
do you
if you
think
think about
Motorsport 7 will ever get any
they're gonna
expansions?
release Horizon 4, and they've yet to even release like the first expansion.
That's another thing, yeah. They haven't even released the first expansion for Motorsport 7, if we even get an expansion. Who knows if we're actually going to see an
Because
expansion.
I mean,
Now, I've got an idea.
at the start of the game, they said we would get 2 expansions.
Did they? I never quite seen that we are guaranteed to get some expansions, but...
Yeah, when like, I think around October or September, around on the season pass, I think it did like, I think it said like 2 expansions.
That's interesting. Now,
Quick
I have
question to everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the number one car? What is the number one car that has still not been added to Forza 7 that you are dying to get behind the wheel of?
720S for Senna or 2018 Mustang.
Well, the 720S is coming to Motorsport 7, so there is that.
I know, and so is the Senna.
Yeah. Well, the Senna's been
Am I the
leaked,
only
it's
one
not
still pining after the
confirmed.
Valkyrie?
Okay, so here, Triple R,
Yep.
or whatever you call you. So I think that for the cover of Horizon 4, it might be the Senna in Spain.
Okay, I can see that, yeah. What I'm actually thinking, though, is I think the cover car...
Because like Project Cars, they did the 720S, so probably like they've already had the P1 on FM5. So you know, it would be fair to have another McLaren on the game as a cover.
Just throwing that out there. What about the Aston Martin Valkyrie for the UK?
That would be an interesting
Probably.
idea. That would be an interesting idea. However, though, the car has never really been... Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of has. Because we go to Forza Horizon, and we had the Dodge Viper. And then when we go to Forza Horizon 2, we had... What was that? Was that the Ferrari 458? No.
It was a Huracan.
It was the Huracan, okay. And
It was a
Australia...
Huracan.
Australia was the Centenario, but I don't think Australia really has a hypercar or a supercar or anything along those lines, so they had to get a little bit more creative. So, but if we go to the United Kingdom, we could see an Aston Martin, or if we just go to Europe in general, we could see like a Ferrari, something along those lines. Now, what I'm almost thinking is if we go to California, we could see the Ferrari California replacement, which, oh man, I cannot think of what its name is.
The Portofino.
Portofino, yes, that is
The
correct.
Portofino.
Yeah. And then, as well, another car that I think is a good possibility for being a Forza cover car is the Ferrari 812 Superfast. We haven't really seen that yet in the game, so they could be holding off on that. And of course, there's always the option that our next cover car is going to be a car that is not been announced or doesn't even exist yet. There is that possibility, and we'll find out tomorrow. Because
Oh, but look at FM7. They released the GT2. It was released like with the launch of FM7, so
exactly, that's what I'm almost
wouldn't
thinking.
really happen with the.
Is the cover card might be something that we don't even know about yet. Like Lamborghini, who knows? Maybe Lamborghini's got a replacement for the Aventador. That's getting up there in age.
Or they could do the 600 LT.
The 675 LT for McLaren.
There is another one.
No,
There is
600
another
LT. You know the one they just announced, the 600 LT.
I haven't heard about this yet. Let me Google this real quick. 600.
There is
LT.
another
basically a-
one. What about what?
570, but on steroids.
Well, what about the Porsche Mission E that has just gotten the name?
The
The
Taycan?
Taycan.
No, Taken. That's how you say it.
Taken. Where's everyone from? Just random
Brazil.
question.
The United States.
United Kingdom.
Yeah, so I mean, so the 600 LT. Holy crap! Yeah, you're right. That does look a lot like a 500.
And
on
the exhaust is
steroids.
just like the 918.
and it's
if
just
you get a rear shot. 600 LT on the Nürburgring.
yeah. I'm looking at a picture of it.
When
with
is the 600 LT due to launch?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's a probability.
Of course, I probably don't know because I'm just now hearing about this. Because the cars that I've heard of there's the 570, the 650S, the 675 LT, the 720S, the P1, and the Senna. Those are the McLarens. Although there's also the MP4-12C, but that's old now. That's old news. We ain't talking about it.
The only reason I asked is because I literally live a mile away from a real massive McLaren dealer, and I've been telling everyone where I live that there is a brand new McLaren there, and no one believes me. Well, because where I live, no one likes cars, and oh, it's a burden. But I am guaranteed it is the new McLaren, and it looks stunning.
Yeah, you know, where I used to live, honestly, cars, a lot of people of where I lived, they all worked for Honda. And in fact, my dad, he took a temporary job with Honda for a little while. And the thing is, every single day he walked past a fleet of NSXs. Honestly, that sounds amazing. But they filmed a lot of like the NSX like trailers and a bunch of stuff like that and reveals, and a lot of that stuff came from where I was at. And that was honestly pretty cool to see. But
sorry.
I'm just talking about this because I'm right now in NSX. Oh shit, I didn't even realize that guy was, oh my god, I didn't realize you were it. Oh my gosh.
Pay attention.
Yeah, I was just sitting here talking, you know.
I'm gonna just be here,
oh god,
waiting.
At least I got a talented... At least I got a talented partner now. Oh, just got that down. Oh, good. He's gone.
Yeah, you just got everybody right there. I got one person. I got Speed Racer.
Well, well, you know the corners where the shipyards are? Sorry, the containers. Everyone just drove off and fell on me.
Well, just spun out. But yeah. So, like, where I lived, cars were just sort of a way of life, but, like, no one was, like, really into, like, the car scene, if you know what I mean. Because, like, you know, there's the car scene, and a lot of people were... Not a whole lot of people did, like, modifications. There were a couple guys in high school, and that was really about it. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed him. Oh my god.
Well, it's like, in the UK, we can't have, you know, your big, like, American truck.
Yeah.
We can't have those at all, because if we did, we'd jam up 2 lanes of traffic and have a bus run over.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So, but like, there was one guy in high school. He had a modified Nissan 350Z, and it just had a crappy body kit on it, and I think he had a little bit of horsepower upgrades, but not a lot. And then there was another guy, and he had a lifted Nissan Xterra that was sort of just fitted out all to the max. And then he also had a BMW M5. So.
Which then? The 60?
His was
At least he had class.
So he had this in 2012, and I think it was the previous generation.
Oh. Yeah, so it's the V10 one.
So I'm not entirely sure on which one's the car. So
Well, the one before the V8, which is the 2012 one, it was the V10 one. V60.
Well, it's like, you know, Rice's.
yeah.
One of the guys that I used to go to school with, I kid you not, he had a body kit and custom paint job on a 2010 Toyota Prius, and he thought he was it.
Yeah, some people think that way.
Yeah. Talking about
Prius,
exotic cars.
Why didn't he buy, like,
I might have saw like a 458 Speciale. or not especially, just for 5.8.
See, what was that car that they had on Top Gear, where basically they pay for your insurance if you buy a car from them? I can't remember which
Oh,
one.
a Vauxhall. It's a Vauxhall Astra.
Yes, Vauxhall. So like they pay.
Yeah, just
If I
do
lived,
not buy a Corsa though, because that is king of the chavs.
I'm sorry, but if I did live in the
Uh,
UK, I would probably own a VXR. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you.
Well, you have taste. Just do not own a Corsa because that is king of the chavs. They're the people who pull up in car parks thinking they're faster than a Lamborghini and they can't out-drag a Caterpillar.
Wait, who's from the UK again?
I am. Started by
Okay,
Katie
so,
One. That's my gamer
you
tag.
know, like the Gen 1 Corsa?
Yeah.
Yeah, we also had it in Brazil, but, you know, since it's Vauxhall is owned by GM, we had it here branded as a Chevy. So it was a Chevy
Rebranded as
Corsa.
a Chevy. Well, it's like in the States, girl will know this, the Acura NSX. Everywhere else, it's the Honda NSX.
Yes, exactly. Or oh god, what car is this? So over in Australia, there's a Holden, but over here in the U.S.,
And
it
here
was sold as a
was
Pontiac.
the SS. Yeah.
Really? Because in the UK, they were sold as a Vauxhall.
So
I kid you not, like the Vauxhall Monaro, the Maloo, everything like that.
Well, imagine you just came up to someone. Hey man, what car do you have? Oh, I have a Vauxhall. You, a Vauxhall Monero. Oh, never mind.
Well, one of the guys that I live by, he has you know, the near 2009 BMW M5s, the one with the V10 engines.
Yeah.
He's had a custom exhaust done, custom floor, custom performance, stripped the weight out, and he purposefully gets up at 5 o'clock every morning to rev the nuts off it, and it's just music to my ears.
So here in the States, we had a car called the Pontiac G8, right? And everywhere else in the world, it was sold as a Holden Commodore.
Yeah, but we don't have Holden, we have a Vauxhall Commodore, work that out.
Yeah, they didn't even call it a Commodore for us. They're just like, it's gonna get a new name and it's gonna look brand new, and it's a Pontiac.
You see, rebranding and stuff I can understand just because of certain countries, but like with Subaru and Toyota when they made the GT86, and I can't remember the other one, it was something like Saturn or something, I can't remember, but they made the exact same car and they still do.
Yes, the GT86
You know,
and the Subaru BRZ
yeah,
and the Scion FRS. And honestly, I want to get
Scion, that's what I was thinking of.
Yes, Scion. Yeah, because Saturn, that is a GM product.
Really?
Yes, Saturn
Yep.
no longer exists. And the thing is, though, is that so my parents had an old Saturn SUV, which was absolute garbage, just terrible. Because the AC went on it. It was like 2 years old, and the AC went down on it. And they quoted my parents at $3,000 to fix the AC, and my parents were like, I guess we're just not gonna have AC anymore. And this was a 2010, like it wasn't an old Saturn SUV. This was a 2010 SUV made by GM. But also, like the thing is freaking GM products and their ACs are garbage. They're just terrible. They really, really are. But
Well, it's like, you know the Ford Mondeo?
yeah.
Yes.
You know the Ford Mondeo? No word of a lie. My dad had one about 2004, 2006-ish, and it was in such a bad way you could literally pull off the steering wheel, pass it to the passenger, and they could drive the car because it was that shoddy. You could literally pull off the steering wheel and move it across the dashboard, and it would still be drivable by the passenger. I kid you not. sort of a terrifying experience when you're an 8-year-old and you see the steering wheel
Yeah,
come off.
that would be kind of scary.
No!
Oh
I was trying to. I was. You know that little container up there where you can get up?
Yep.
I was gonna try and do
Yeah.
that,
Oh, don't.
And what
but
happened?
nope. You had to get in my way.
Oh, there. I see you.
Yeah. But
Thing
is,
I
though-
wasn't looking the other way. Run away!
but the thing is though,
Come
is
here.
we ended up trading in that
I see
SUV.
you
The
there.
windows were also broken, so you couldn't open the windows. So you couldn't open the windows and no AC. So that's a pretty bad combination. And we ended up trading it in. My parents paid so much money for it when they first got it. We only got $2,000.
Why? How much did they pay?
They paid almost.
How
They
much
paid close
did
to
they pay?
$20,000, and they got
Oh,
$2,000.
that's
It was a 2010, so it was 8 years old, and it depreciated 90% of its value.
That's painful. Well, do you want to have another laugh at Nissan Silvia? Oh, you son of a gun. You want to have another laugh?
All right, let's
I
go.
bought an early 2000s Mazda MX-5 Miata as a project car. I bought it for £100. I literally cleaned the windshield, cleaned the interior, and there was a note at my place of work saying the guy was paying me £5 for it because it looked in such good condition.
Nice.
Yeah, I just honestly though, all I did was, you know, the material cleaner where it just rejuvenates it.
Yeah.
I rubbed a bit of that in, left it overnight, cleaned the bodywork, drove it to work, happy with my new car, and then I suddenly had £5 and I was like, ooh, what can I buy now?
See, I've thought about doing something like that,
Yeah,
like buying some used cars and trying to just clean them up, get them a little bit nice looking, and then sell it for a little bit more. But here's the thing, though. Over in the UK,
8
they
seconds.
charge you to take your car away. Like, isn't it? It's like 150 pounds or something like that, right?
No, believe it or not, there is a way to get around that.
Yeah, but like it's difficult.
Basically,
Or
it's not that difficult.
Mhm. But like old cars
Basically,
for
what
you
you
guys.
do is, yeah.
But like old cars for you guys though, you can get a old used car for 150 pounds because basically, you know, you're just taking it off somebody else's hands and driving it around instead of sending it off to the scrapper. But here in the US, every car that goes to the scrapper will pay you $500. So instead of
See, that's
losing-
where we get around it.
yeah, you
Because
sell
what
it
we
off.
do is, you know when you decide where to sell it to, if you actually find a scrapyard that actually sells it as parts, you don't have to pay that £150 take away fee because they actually class it as scrap.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But like here in the US, even like just the regular ones, because all the metal gets eventually scrapped. That's just how it works. But here in the US, they pay you like $500 for it. And if the nicer the condition
There is
of the
one
car,
thing I envy
the
in
more
the
they'll pay.
States.
Because you know they might. Sorry, go ahead.
The main thing I envy in the States is that you guys have amazing junkyards that you can go round.
Yeah, we do have some pretty nice junkyards. Like there's this one that it's where I actually got the bumper for my little Honda Civic that I used to have, and it's called Pick and Pull. And basically, I got rear-ended, and all that happened is the left side of the bumper ended up like getting ripped off. Like it was broken. I needed to get a new bumper cover for it, essentially. So, but there was also a little bit of bent metal and a little bit of touch-up paint was going to be needed for it. So when I took it into their insurance company gave me $1,000 for damages. I went to the junkyard and I took a little screwdriver and I bent the little piece of metal that got bent, which was literally just to kind of hold the bumper in place. Got some new clips and a new bumper. The only problem is the bumper is green and my car was black, so probably 60 bucks worth of pain. I could have got it fixed, but I just didn't even do it. And I spent $60 on the bumper and I pocketed $940.
Now that is good thinking.
So I had Honda Civic
No,
with a green
honestly,
bumper
because
and $940. So
Wow.
well, it's like on my old car that I did sell for £5,000, even though he didn't even look at it properly. Did a bit of repair work on the floor, and there was a just a rusted hole with time, and I got like those industrial cloths that won't fall apart no matter what you treat them to.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I got some of that and just glued it over the floor and just spray painted it black. The guy I worked with took it to the MOT dealer, and the MOT dealer didn't see what I did.
Yeah, that is another thing though. Like everywhere I've been, I have never had anybody look at my car to make sure like the emissions weren't or something like that. I think they do that real heavy in California, but in Ohio and Arkansas where I live, I have
at the moment.
never had to deal with like MOTs or anything like that.
Oh, we're so strict on emissions here. No word of a lie. My parents, they had just a general family runaround. The day after the car tax just expired, and it's just one of those things like your paycheck hasn't come in yet to pay it. So the day after they got clamped not having car tax, and they ended up having to pay about $6,500 for something they were going to pay about £200 for the very next day.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, it's like at the moment in the UK, we're having a massive purge of diesels, old petrols. Basically, there's even a thing going around where hybrids, if they don't produce 40 miles to, well, as you say in the States, to the gallon, if they don't produce that, then they will not be road legal. So cars like the P1, LaFerrari, stuff like that, they will not be road legal soon, and that is a real shame.
Yeah, that is one thing that kind of sucks a little bit, because.
But work this out. Under special rules, in the UK you can legally own a tank and not pay any road charge on it because it technically doesn't damage the road. So you don't pay tax on it, you don't pay emissions
what the
on
fuck
it.
is wrong with you?
Sorry?
I said, UK, what is wrong with you?
Oh, a lot of things are wrong with us. We like to complain, we hate queues, and, well, we think we're better than everyone else when we're really not. Well, apart from the French.
Yeah, you remember,
I was expecting you to say something about the French.
You remember that year, 1776? That was a pretty damn good year for us here in the States,
I don't know.
Okay, have you, like, any of you had, like, crisis or real crisis recently?
Yeah, we've been hit by the fuel prices, it's ridiculous.
Our gas prices have gone up
we had, like,
high recently.
No, because we had here, like, the truckers, like, they demanded, like, a dictatorship. So, they kind of stopped their truck on the middle of the highway, put fires and lit them up. So, no one could get fuel. So, we had, like, for 1 month, basically, no fuel. And the prices were, like... And the prices were, like, really high. Or the gas station closed for a month. So we had to either, if you were rich, which in Brazil only if you are, you could have a Tesla, or B, if you had like little less money, you could go everywhere with a bike.
Buy a Tesla Model 3.
That's the problem.
but
I have no problem.
We do not have a Tesla dealer here. We have to import it. That's the thing.
How much is the import charge?
Oh, trust me, it's a lot. It's like the import taxes. They skyrocket more than you think. Let's say a 458 is like what? 200-300K. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For us here, if you translate it to dollars, it would be 500-600 grand. Because in here it's real, so it would be like 1-2 million things.
Yeah, well, at least you can import. The U.S. You have to wait 25 years.
And the monthly salary of a worker is around like 1,000 reals, 2,000.
Yep. So, but like at least you can import. In the U.S., we have to wait 25 years.
And like, well, we consider cheap.
Wait, how long before you import a car?
25 years. A car has to be 25 years old or be considered a work of art. Which a work of art means that it had less than 600 units.
Kim Jong-un would have nuked us all by then.
Yeah.
One thing I like about Brazil is that we have R34s here.
Yeah.
And you guys on the US don't really have that.
We barely
we get
have
the R34 in
R34s in Britain.
2026. That's when we get it. Or no, not 2026. I think we get it in 2024. It's when we can finally have R34s. But anyway, though, we are.
That's the problem. We're pretty
much here at the end.
We had quite a lot of good JDM cars.
All right, but.
Well, good. Can I take this moment to say you are a true hidden gem of YouTube, and thank you for just being your great self.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me and started.
Alrighty. But anyway, though, this is where we're going to wrap it up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/group413 and instagram.com/group413. And if you guys like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us. If you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe to videos come out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye.